live. Car Con Carne in quarantine. It is Quarantine Con Carne, week number 95 of doing this. Car Con Carne, sponsored by Siren Records McHenry, now offering curbside. Hang on a second. This is where live technology really rears its head. My mouse stopped working, so I can't actually read what's here. Oh, there. Wait, I think we're connected again. So, I miss the days of wired mice. I just have to keep on turning this off and on and hope it works. And I'm that guy who has like, how dare you? How dare you? I haven't even introduced you yet. Who are you? Who's this person who came on my podcast to harass me? I swear to God. Oh, here we go. Siren Records McHenry now offering curbside pickup and online ordering. Check out their new website at sirenrecordsmchenry.com. In a band? Own a label? You want to get your product in a store? Message Siren Records McHenry on social media or call the store. Siren Records McHenry is always looking to support local music. Car Con Carne also sponsored by the lovely, talented, helpful people at C&H Financial Services. That woman right there, the one who's been mocking me, that is Gillian McGhee from the band Hi Ho. At 9:10-ish tonight, you will hear Gillian performing live from the very same room she is in right now. She'll bring a guitar into the room and perform. First of all, Gillian, when I post this on social media, which I'm going to pull up now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already shared it. So you saw what I wrote.
Oh, I'm on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I wrote, do you enjoy, I stole your line. Do you enjoy sad, hopeful acoustic jams?
Mm-hmm.
And let's start there. Hi Ho is a band known for making sad, hopeful acoustic jams. Although the most recent thing I heard from you is far from acoustic.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying, James. So Hi Ho has been like my solo kind of singer-songwriter project for, I think it's the first EP came out when I was like still in college in like 2014 or so, 2013, 2014. And I was in a band, Turn Spit, in Chicago here that had a pretty good run. And so when Turn Spit came along in 2015, Hi Ho just became like it got put on the back burner. I still wrote some songs here and there. I would play plenty of acoustic shows as a way to promote myself and also the band. So Hi Ho just kind of functioned in this kind of like back of my mind in the ether. I put everything like I kind of had into Turn Spit when that was active. And then last June, 2 days after my birthday, we had our last show at Beat Kitchen, which I miss Beat Kitchen deeply right now. All of the venues. But so with the end of Turn Spit, I released one kind of newer Hi Ho song, Whiskey Sheets, about a year ago. And
there's a video to go along with it.
Yeah, which was super fun. It was friends at a bar gathering, dancing, touching each other consensually and kindly, without like fear of dying, like,
yeah. Back in the old days, like 2019.
Simpler times, really. And that was kind of like that was still my, I would say like a singer-songwriter kind of song. That was full band, but it was still kind of like more country singer-songwriter-y vibes.
Very Americana.
Yeah, totally. And I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to take that direction or not. And then after kind of, I would say I definitely took some time to lick my wounds after Turn Spit. That was like a really big part of my life that ended. Yeah. I had so many like dream come true moments happen with that band, but it didn't work out for a number of reasons, and we're all like on good terms or whatever. Good. But so after playing like a couple of acoustic shows, I was like, I just so miss playing an electric guitar, distorted, loud, yelling, like all of that comes with it, that I can do, like with an acoustic guitar. I still am able to like do screamy fun stuff sometimes, but it doesn't hit the same by any means.
And it's nice to be back with a band, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's great because everybody in my band now. My buddy Dave drums. He used to work at Cobra Lounge with me. He also works at Reggie's. Save Our Sages venues, like, oh my God. Katie plays bass. She is like one of the queens over at Do 312. And then my buddy Andy, we've been friends for a very, very long time. He introduced me to like all of the bands that like ended up shaping my musical tastes. And they're all really great musicians, like way better than I am. And that's what I like believe for me. If I'm in a band, like I want to be the songwriter, and I kind of need to be the weakest link as like music goes, because I feel like my voice and songwriting and lyricism can carry that, where my guitar playing, I can play guitar, like don't get me wrong, but they're all like very, very good at what they do. And so I feel really lucky to, my songs benefit so much from all of them, like making it really, really cool.
You want people who can push and inspire you.
Yeah, and we all come from like similar, I would say, like musical backgrounds, like the punk rock umbrella. But what I think is awesome, like Katie's favorite band is Tool, and she can like shred the bass guitar like nobody I've seen. And she's so good at like making bass lines interesting and not just kind of following the guitar. And same with the drumming. Dave isn't just like a drummer who holds like a 4/4 punk rock time. Like he really wants to be able to like illustrate shit with the way that he like plays the drums, you know? And then Andy and I are just like on such a good guitar, general music vibe, because we've, you know, known each other for so long and played music. Andy actually played in my high school band as well, back in the day, the Regulars. Do
you still have tapes?
I don't have tapes. I have like
CDs.
Yes. Yeah, I have CDs. I have burned CDs.
Are you gonna okay boomer me again for saying tapes?
No. I did it once.
And let the record show, Dennis Buckley of 88 Fingers Louie in all caps wrote "the nerve."
I know.
The nerve, Gillian
The
McGhee.
nerve. Hi, Dennis.
Thank you for having my back, Dennis Buckley of 88 Fingers Louie. So in just about 10 minutes, you're going to be performing the new song "Desertion" live. You will, as of tonight, complete the Car Con Carne hat trick of playing live on the show in 3 different formats. With Turnspit, you played in my car.
Yes.
We lost video.
Sorry, there I am.
Then you played a remote inside a car dealership.
A first.
2 Christmases ago. And now you're playing over quarantine, Zoom, Facebook Live. So really, you've done it all. You've
I'm like Steve Martin or Alec Baldwin at SNL, basically, at this point, right?
That's basically what you're like.
Yeah.
Although Dennis Buckley, who I previously mentioned, would rankle because he wants to be the most frequent guest.
Yeah, I'm happy to be in his company.
Who isn't happy to be in his company? He has wonderful taste in music. He's an all-around good guy. All right, so tell me about Desertion, the song you're going to play here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, so
as heard on Demo 312 last night.
Yes, thank you very much. That was super fun. Yeah, so Desertion as like a song kind of came together in one night. And I actually remember I think you've had Lights Over Bridgeport on before. I remember I was texting Johnny Hamlin. He's one of my good friends, and we were like going back and forth. Like, I was like, I think I've got something special here. Like, what do you think of these words? Here's like a small recording of what I'm thinking. But that song lyrically was kind of about like a tour that I went on a little over a year ago, the Vagabondies, which is this like total dream team of women in Southern California. I'm the only like Midwesterner that goes on it. We all came together and we back each other up. We each play like solo stuff. Women from Bad Cop and the Bomb Pops are in it, from Out There on Fat Wreck. Jen from F- also plays back in the day, but there's just like, it's such a fun kind of experiment where somebody's on a tambourine or somebody hops up and does, you know, backing vocals, or, you know, we surprise somebody with like a different arrangement of their, you know, like it's really awesome and collaborative. And that was a super special trip for me. We did 6 shows in 6 days. And we also, I had never been to Southern California or to the desert before. And that trip was amazing on like a spiritual level, and also just like I'd literally seen landscapes that I'd only have ever seen on TV. And there was something just like so, I don't know, visceral and like moving about being in the desert where it was like so dark and like just so far away from, like, I live in Chicago. It's like, you know, the 3rd biggest city in the world. Like, even growing up in the suburbs, like it was quieter out there, but this was unlike anything I had ever, you know, experienced. So I was like just taking in this like so much like life soul affirming stuff. I was getting to play music every single night, got to put my life on pause for a while, and was going through some you know, emotional stuff at the time anyway. So to have that happen was really amazing. And so that song came out of that trip. I wrote it about 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. And it was the first thing that I had written that I really felt was special in like almost a year, I would say. So it kind of like put me back on track and made me feel good about it again. And like, okay, Turnspit is dying, but you can still keep doing this. Like it's there, sad but hopeful, right? Like
exactly. And you are going to play that again in 5 minutes. Here's why I love technology. Lucy just checked in. She's your cousin watching from London. I love
Isn't that. Yeah. Hi, Lucy. Oh my gosh.
I also want to thank Christy and Jenny and Matt and John, another John, Amy, Danielle. I was just listening to Impulsive Hearts earlier today. Danielle from Impulsive Hearts, Chris, Dennis, Kelly, and I think there are more people too. Thank you all for watching. That's Gillian McGhee from Hi Ho. Again, in minutes, she's going to be performing live. Before I kind of let you get organized and grab your guitar, if people want to hear more, learn more, enjoy more of Hi Ho, is Bandcamp the best place to go?
Yeah, you can go. We're on Bandcamp. We have the new song Desertion is a demo. We were hoping to like get into the studio and find a producer with
I'm
this
glad
demo.
You put it out as is.
But we put it out as is, and we are going to do a proper version of it, but I feel like the people need the music right now. So you can check us out. Follow us on Instagram at hiho.jillian, all the social medias, and yeah, that's about it. It's heavier in real life. The real version is like a heavy jam, but acoustic, it's like gentler.
Well, it's funny. I just got done talking to Shim from Sick Puppies about just this era we're in. I think all bets are off. No one's looking for highly produced stuff now. It's just whatever you can put out in the universe is a good thing. So I'm really glad you put Desertion out there as is, because there are no rules. There are no expectations. If it's honest and authentic,
to figure it out.
That's it. Yeah. All right. That's Gillian from Hi Ho. If you are watching on Facebook Live, stay close to Facebook, because in about 5 minutes, we'll return with her and a guitar, and she'll be performing live. I do want to say real quick hi to Rob LaFrenz, who's watching from Chicago. He's one of the good dudes I know, Rob LaFrenz. Anyways, that's Gillian. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live.